Before the world was encased in frost, before the rise of kings or the warlords of the northern wastes, the elders of the Duzik clan sang of their histories with harmonic throat songs born from the hum of a passing moon. Welcome to the continuation of my DireLands system-agnostic dark fantasy campaign setting. My name is Adam, and in this episode, I will be discussing the history of the Duzik clan, the ice barbarians of DireLands. If you appreciate the development of this campaign setting, or the features of other games on this channel, I'd like to invite you to consider becoming a patron on Patreon. You can even purchase tabletop role-playing games, or get $10 by signing up to startplaying.games using my affiliate links in the description below. Today we are turning our eyes far to the north, to the frozen continent of Locastin, where miles of glacial ice bury centuries of forgotten history. In these lethal frozen wastes, civilization as we know it grinds to a halt, but life has not only survived, it has endured in one of the most unique cultures in all of DireLands, the Duzik clan. Neutral, peaceful, yet fiercely resilient, these nomadic mammoth riders hold the key to understanding what Locastin was before the frost took hold. To understand the Duzik clan, one must look back into prehistory, a long time before the Ice Age descended upon Locastin, and long before structured orc tribes claimed the northern tundra. In those primordial days, the wildlands stretched uninterrupted across all of Ciar-mhonadh. The elders of the Duzik teach that during this age, the gods themselves walked upon the earth, speaking directly to the ancestors of the clan and bestowing upon them the sacred duty of living in harmony with the land. Unlike the scholars of southern empires, the Duzik have never put quill to parchment. They keep no written libraries, nor do they carve their deeds into stone monuments that will eventually crumble beneath the frost. Instead, their entire history is stored within harmonic songs. These are not simple folk melodies or battle chants. The vocal traditions of the Duzik feature profound, resonant throat singing reminiscent of ancient Mongolian traditions, elevated to an epic scale. When the tribal elders assemble alongside the chorus of young children, their voices layer into breathtaking polyphonic harmonies that can be heard echoing across the frozen canyons for miles. The origin of these harmonics is deeply supernatural. Clan legends hold that millennia ago the ancestors listened closely to the sky during the 25-year precession of the moon Dotsche. Every quarter century, Dotsche makes a perilously close passage to the planet, emitting a low celestial hum that vibrates through the bedrock of the world. The Duzik learned to mimic these cosmic frequencies, creating a song language capable of preserving centuries of geographic and historic memory without losing a single detail. Through these songs, the clan remembers the true shape of Locastin, the rivers, valleys, and ancient landmarks that now lie silent, buried beneath miles of solid glacial ice. When the great cataclysmic frost transformed Locastin into a frozen wasteland, many cultures perished or devolved into ruthless brutality. The Duzik survived by adapting to the harsh climate alongside the noble beasts of the north, the woolly mammoths. Over centuries of mutual trust, the Duzik tamed these massive creatures not merely as beasts of burden, but as vital partners in survival. A Duzik hunter does not simply ride a mammoth, they bond with it from calfhood. Mounted atop these towering behemoths, the nomadic clan navigates treacherous crevasses, cuts through blinding blizzards, and maintains their peaceful way of life despite the lethal environment. Their culture remains fundamentally peaceful. They do not seek conquest, nor do they wage aggressive wars against neighboring territories. Their nomadic routes follow seasonal migration patterns of Arctic game, guided entirely by the ancestral directions embedded within the harmonic songs. Yet, peaceful does not mean defenseless. To survive the northern reaches of Locastin is to fight an unceasing battle against nature, and against horrors that defy natural law. The dangers facing the Duzik clan are as varied as they are lethal. On the surface of the glaciers, natural predators stalk the white horizon. White-furred polar bears prowl the snow drifts, while legendary ice lizards, rumored by elders to be the direct, undevolved descendants of the original true dragons, hunt near glacial melt pools. Towering, ravenous yetis roam the highlands, posing a constant danger to hunting parties and stray herds. Beyond wildlife, political and historical remnants harass the clan's borders. The brutal forces of the Galix maintain a threatening presence in the region, seeking to exploit the north for ancient power. Remnants of the long-defeated Witch Queen still haunt shadowed valleys, seeking revenge or forgotten dark relics. Even neighboring orc tribes, driven desperate by the harshness of the climate, frequently challenge the Duzik for hunting grounds and vital resources. Yet none of these surface threats compare to the true terror brewing beneath the ice. The precession of the moon Dostche brought more than just harmonic inspiration to the Duzik. During its close passage every 25 years, Dostche's magical influence manifests a temporary cosmic bridge between realms. Eons ago, before the Ice Age arrived, nightmarish cosmic aberrations used this celestial pathway to migrate to northern Locaston. When the glaciers swallowed the land, these entity-driven horrors did not die. Instead, they burrowed beneath the frost, building an extensive network of subterranean tunnels beneath the glacier shelf. Over generations, these alien monstrosities have slowly spread through the dark caverns under Locaston. The Duzik have fought a silent, horrifying war against these subterranean aberrations for centuries. Knowing that a full-scale surface invasion would mean extinction for all living things in the north, the elders have used their knowledge of subterranean geology, preserved in their harmonic songs, to identify key structural choke points. Through immense sacrifice, the clan has purposely collapsed countless glacial tunnels, walling off vast territories of subterranean corruption from their surface paths. However, the seal is not absolute. Aberrant mutations occasionally seep into the surface world, twisting local wildlife into terrifying monstrosities, such as bloodthirsty warped polar bears infected by cosmic corruption that slaughter entire hunting parties. When such abominations breach the ice, the Duzik must mobilize their mammoth riders to hunt the beasts down before the taint spreads further into the wildlands. The Duzik clan stands as a testament to resilience, harmony, and unyielding will. In a land defined by freezing death and alien horror, they remain the guardians of ancient memory, singing the history of a forgotten world high above the buried darkness. Will the Duzik be able to stave off the aberrations tunneling beneath the glaciers? Could heroes from Bressis or Kalia use the Duzik to fight the Galix? Only your home campaigns can answer these questions, as the future of these DireLands are in your hands. Thank you for watching today's DireLands Fantasy Campaign Setting episode. Subscribe and ring the bell if you're new to the channel. Don't forget to click the like button and comment to let others learn about this system-agnostic, dark fantasy, tabletop role-playing game campaign setting. I would like to invite you to become a patron on Patreon, remind you that you can join my actual plays and get $10 by signing up to StartPlaying.games, and even pick up other tabletop role-playing games using my affiliate link in the description below. Thank you to creator patrons Aaron Hardy and D. Robert Handy, producer patrons David Galindo and Joe Lyons, and developer patrons Chris Androu and Sam Ruiz. And as always, remember that evil spelled backwards is live. So get out there and be evil.